Welcome to Grim Survival. Today is, I don't even remember, and I'm not going to bother. It's Thursday. That's what it is. It's actually, yeah, tomorrow would have been my dad's birthday had he still been alive. So today is the 7th. Yeah, it's the 7th. I really did remember what date it is. It's somebody else's birthday who's quite important, so yeah, I do know. Anyway, today is October 7th, 2019. If the title didn't give away this video's purpose, it probably did. I don't know what I'm going to name the video yet, but yeah, the title usually gives it away. So yeah, this is going to be one of those types of videos. This is going to be one of those me types of videos where I just sit here and do an unedited yak at my phone and probably tick a few people off. So if you're one of those people who gets offended easily and you're one of those types, I'm sorry to say you cannot stand in the sun and melt in this current weather. It's below freezing, so do go find yourself a tropical climate. Let me know how long it takes you to melt. Alright, yeah, that was a snowflake joke in case you didn't get it. Yeah. Anyway, before we get started, I have been seeing a lot of harvesting. A lot of harvesting. And this is obviously not one of those doomer channels where I'm going to tell you that we're all going to die. Well, you are going to die, but not today. Well, maybe you'll die today. Who knows? I don't know when you're going to die. Ask God. Anyway, point being, I've seen a lot of harvesting. A lot of it. So I'm going to wait until next week when we're expecting a really hard freeze. High temperatures are not going to climb above freezing. And then I'm going to record what's still standing. Now, last I heard, it was only 50% harvested. So, but that video coming out sometime next week. This video is not about that. This video stems from something I seen on Monday that irritated me. That irritation is probably the mild way of putting it, because I'm not going to say how it really made me feel. But yeah, this happened on Monday. Now, what happened was, as I was watching a live broadcast from my friend Roderick over at Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, and I would put his intro in here, but I'm not editing this video. Link is in the description. I was watching his live video on Monday. He was interviewing off-grid desert farming. I love these people. I watch their videos all the time, although I don't comment a lot because I don't watch them with my grim YouTube. Anyway, that's a different story for a different time. But yeah, these people are awesome. Check them out also. I don't have their link. I will get it and I will try to put it in the description for you also, if I remember. Anyway, one other channel I got to plug. My cousin Matt is one of the few family members I actually pay attention to. He's building a 22 pistol. His link is in the description. All these links will probably be down at the very bottom of the description because I put my support the channel thing above them because, yeah, why not? Anyway, point of the video is what happened on Monday. Monday I was watching his channel. Live thing, and I was in the chat and I was chatting here and there. I was half asleep and I did what I could to pay attention. But yeah, Paul and Adrian, I think I said that right. Paul and Adrian, yeah, I think that's their names. I'm bad with names, so sorry if I messed that up. But yeah, they are like hilarious, so pay attention to them. But anyway, in the chat there was one guy with two different accounts who was making a very racist comment in the chat. And how do I know it was one guy with two accounts? Because YouTube's servers are not that secure, and we'll just leave that there. So, he was making a very racist comment toward my friend. Roderick is my friend. In case you didn't know, I haven't known the guy very long at all, but I consider him my friend. And when people do bad things to my friends, it irritates me, to say the least. So, this video is going to be about racism. Yeah, it is. And look at me. Do I look racist? Probably. I've been told I look like one of those KKK people, and I've been told I look like a thug, or not a thug, a punk. I look like a punk? Probably. I don't know. I don't really care. Yeah, people judge me by the way I look all the time. You should have seen me when I had all this grown out, and I had this thing down here, and it was about this long, and I had it in a braid with a little rubber band here. My hair was long. Yeah, I'm not showing you pictures. I'm not. But yeah, I used to look like that. I've never been racist. Never been racist. Well, I guess if you consider different species, different races, but humans are all the same. Everybody's a human. It doesn't matter what color of a human you are. You're all human, right? I mean, you have to be a human to be watching this, so I assume you're human. Unless you're making comments like that on my friend's YouTube, then I'm pretty sure you're not a human. You're an ignorant piece of you-know-what, and I would like to find where you live, and I really, really could if I really, really wanted to. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be civil here. I'm trying to be civil. It's not the easiest thing to do with this particular topic for me. Racism is the dumbest thing there ever was. I mean, a lot of these people are actually Christians. Now, I have lived in a town in Indiana. I'm not going to bother naming the town. You can find it. The town in Indiana is known as one of the most racist places in Indiana. It's full of KKK members. They also happen to be members of the Freemasons in that area. Now, I'm probably going to tick you guys off again. They offered for me to, I went and checked out their lodge they have there. It looked like a church, and I'm pretty sure it's a false religion, and I never stepped foot back into it, and I never will. Yeah, so if I disappear here in the next couple of days, because I ticked off the Freemasons. Oops. I'm armed. And, I'll fight back. Anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I lived in this very racist town, and these people were, racist. They really are. My wife was babysitting children for extra money at the time. One of them was a little, she wasn't white, and she was just a little baby, and, she was a good little baby. She was quiet, and she was nice, and we liked babysitting her. My wife took her to the grocery store in that town. Bad idea. You wouldn't believe the looks, comments, and things that would happen because of that. Directed toward my wife, mostly, not the child. Yeah, that's the kind of towns these people do exist. They do exist. That being said, some of the most racist people I ever met were not white. They were not. A little background on me. I was born in Indianapolis. I actually worked at the age of 15 for a family member of mine. His name was Vernell Rule. He is no longer living. I don't mind giving you his name. Vernell Rule. He was not a white person. As a matter of fact, he was almost like a second father to me. He taught me more about building houses, remodeling houses, hanging drywall than anyone could ever teach me, ever. And then that's where I learned it from. That's why I used DeWalt tools, because that's all he ever used. And yeah, I follow him in a lot of things. But unfortunately, he no longer lives. So he passed away. Oh, it's been almost 10 years ago now, and yeah, heart problem. Yeah, and so racism really just it's irritating. I'm going to use the word irritating a lot because I don't want to say what it really is. It pees me off and it makes me want to. Yeah, I almost said that, but I'm not going to. It starts with a B and ends with a slap, and yeah, you get it. So, racism. And that's my stance on racism. Now, here's the reality of racism. The reality. Now, you see it a lot in the news, and I typed in racism. I did. I typed it into Google before I got here, and I read the first couple stories. Somebody at a Buffalo Wild Wings in some state is complaining that somebody was racist toward them. Probably were, because people are stupid. Racism is dumb. It really, and I'm going to say that a lot because I'm really irritated. This irritates me. It really does. And I just don't understand how everybody is a human. I don't understand why people don't get this. And I'm probably going to lose some subscribers over this because, Google Analytics and everything, I tell exactly where and who and how old most of the people who watch me are. Google will tell me. I don't think I'm supposed to tell you that, but I don't care. They don't pay me anyway. So anyway, that being said, that's a different rant for a different time. I know I'm rambling here and jumping around a lot because I didn't write any notes. This is unscripted and unedited. I promise you that. And I'm trying my best not to cuss. I really am. All right, back to it. The reality of racism is it's a form of control. The government uses it to control you, to control the population. If you read books like The Art of War, if you read any military guide, just, here it is, Divide and Conquer, right there. You've heard that one, right? Divide and Conquer. That's all it is. That's what it is. If you put black people against white people, then you've divided your country, and they're easier to control. If the black people don't like the Hispanics, and the white people don't like the black people, well, then they're all too busy worrying about how then the government's coming in and taking all your rights, so you're not paying attention to the government. And you know what? The government don't care what color their soldiers are. They don't care. So why do you? Yeah, seriously, think about it. If the government will hire everybody, why won't you? It's just the stupidest things. People just are so irritating. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at irritating. I'll tell you what. There are people I don't like. It doesn't matter what color they are. I don't like a lot of white people. I don't like quite a few black people. I don't like quite a few Mexican people. Yeah, I really don't. But you know what? They don't like me either. So feelings mutual. And it's not because of what color they are. It's because of how rude they were. I don't like rude people. Rude people really just, they annoy me. And I don't, rude, inconsiderate people, doesn't matter what color you are, if you're rude and inconsiderate, I don't like you. Just keep that in mind. If anybody ever sees me in public and I'm with my children and, you say hi, that's fine, but you come up, sit next to me and start talking to my kid, you're going to see the wrong end of never mind. So, just saying, it doesn't matter what color they are. Everybody don't like everybody. It's just humans. They're all stupid. But here's the example I want to use is, have you ever seen a black lab walk up to a golden retriever and give it the finger because the golden retriever wasn't the same color? I mean, seriously, it doesn't happen in nature. Ever. It doesn't happen. Now, you always hear the story of the black sheep and the other sheep, blah, blah. That's a bunch of BS. It's not true. It doesn't happen. Animals don't see color like that. I mean, most animals can't even see color. If you look at, science and colorblind dogs and what colors they can and can't see, their eyes don't work the same. So, yeah, obviously. I will tell you this. I had a racist dog once. It wasn't because I was racist or anybody in my family was racist. It was because my neighbors were not white people, and they let their kids do whatever they want, and their kids were throwing rocks at my very large Doberman at that particular time. And from that moment on, every time my very large Doberman seen somebody of a darker complexion, my Doberman would growl and bark and want to bite them. So my dog was racist, but my dog, was taught to be that by people who were being stupid. I mean, that's how most children learn it. If you come across a child that doesn't like somebody because they're a different color, where did they learn that? They didn't learn that from their TV. They didn't learn that from, the news. They learned that from their parents. Yeah, 9 times out of 10. Racism. Yeah, it's passed down. It's not something that is in your blood. It's not natural. A lot of these racist people claim to be Christians. I got news for you Christians who are racist. Jesus wasn't white. He wasn't. He was not white. Where was he from? Have you ever seen a white person from there? Ever? Yeah, exactly. So, I could rant on about this for quite a long time. I probably should, because it's one of those topics that just needs to be said, and people are stupid, and I'm probably going to say that at least one or two more times. And I know I haven't been around in a while, and I've kind of had a cold. I think I had a fever when I woke up, so, yeah, there you go. I've been feeling, so that's why I haven't made too many videos in the last few days. I just haven't been up to it. But this is one of those topics where I medicated myself with ibuprofen. Yeah, I found some, and I've seen it on Facebook. There is an ibuprofen shortage. I'm going to do a video on that here, and I'm probably going to try to record it tonight when I get back to my computer. But anyway, if you're still watching, thank you. Like, subscribe, and if you find any racist people, tell them how stupid I think they are. Really, find them. Tell them how stupid I am. Don't tell them how stupid I am. Tell them how stupid. Never mind. Alright, like I said, I'm not editing this video. I'm just going to upload it even when I say I'm stupid and on accident. Done rambling. That's it. Racism. Dumbest thing I ever seen. Ignorant people who, make racist comments toward my friends. I'm trying not to tell you what I want to do with you. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to have to stop the video now because I'm really trying to find the words to say this without saying the words that should be said for this, because they involve a lot of cussing and a lot of threatening. They really do. It's stupid. It's very, very stupid. And I know there was a few things else I was thinking I was going to add to this video, but it just turned into me ranting. So, sorry if you didn't like it and this offended you. Go melt, you snowflake. See ya.